Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Beautiful day. Shout out to everyone in the building. We have Emily, we have Patrice, we have V. Hmm. Finally got my loose leaf tea back in the studio. Also, I bought this strainer, this press on Amazon, and I thought it was actually quite big. And then when I got it, I was like, oh, this is only like 1 cup. I need to order another one because I need a bigger one. Romy, what's up? How am I doing? I'm doing good. I was almost getting a little bit sick yesterday, so my throat is a little bit rough today. Um, but I'm feeling good. I just want today to be a day where I organize my mind, organize my thoughts. Create a pathway for the next 2 weeks. Was feeling myself get a little bit distracted yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. So today is a good rewire the mind day, understand, come back to ourselves and put the energy in the right direction. So glad to be here. It's the first time in a while that we've done a study stream on YouTube. We've been doing them on Twitch quite a bit, but I decided today to bring it to the YouTube because I know some people just simply refuse to come over to Twitch. But we're going to continue to do them on Twitch on other days. But yeah, we are here. We're going to have a good session. Let me know what you sipping on today. Let me know what you have. If you got some coffee, you got some tea. I'm drinking the Lapsang Suhong tea. It's a smoky black tea from China, I believe, and it is absolutely probably my favorite. It's so good that I often have to cut myself off from it because I find myself drinking it too much. So it's actually a rare occasion these days that I actually have some. Or maybe I just go through it very fast. We have India in the chat. Shout out to India. I miss India. I miss Mumbai. I miss Punjab. I miss Goa. I miss Amritsar. I miss Chandigarh. I miss Jalandhar. I miss Kerala. I want to see the other places I haven't been in India. Shout out to India. I know I'll be back one day. We got the decaf chai in the building. We got someone drinking some mate in the building. We got the incense in the building. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Let me know if you're going to be joining us today. Let me know what you are going to be working on. What's on your plate? Today is going to be a writing day for me. Probably organizing ideas, write a couple scripts, get some new podcast ideas going because I stopped doing the podcast again for a few days. Get that going. Yeah, a lot of ideas. Will we get a card pull today, Heinz? Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. I'm just gonna get a timer up on here. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't kick us off for the copyrighted music. If I play it, 45 minutes on the clock. We got people doing some physics, studying, automatic writing. We got Donald in the building working on creating a comedy YouTube channel. A lot of people don't know this about me, but some of my favorite content is just comedy content. A lot of people ask me like, Heinz, what podcasts do you listen to? And they think I'm going to like tell them podcasts that are similar to mine or, philosophy podcasts or spiritual podcasts. And I'm like, no, I already create that. Yeah, I actually listen to comedy podcasts. That's like my thing. I need a good laugh, balance me out. We got someone on their corporate job getting them dollars. Love it, love it. Tabitha's doing some adulting, taking clothes to the cleaners. Hey, necessary. Someone getting their MBA. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. The folks in school right now, y'all on a whole other grind because I know a lot of you be working at the same time, plus be working on side projects, plus be in school. It's a lot, it's a lot. And I salute you. Especially something like an MBA. Oh, we got Korea in the building. Oh my God, we so global in the building. I love it. I want to actually check out South Korea one day since I do have a deep love for Japan. I feel like I would love Korea. Also, where I live, there's a lot of Korean shops to get food and stuff. Koreans are just amazing at the snacks and the baked goods and like the drinks. Like, wow, they just know what they're doing. It's absolutely amazing. Got more people doing some cleaning. Someone's making some pumpkin muffins. It is this season for pumpkin muffins. Ah, it's beautiful. That fall season, the colors, all the root vegetables, I love it. Okay, I'm going to find a playlist to play. Some people mapping out meal preps in the month of November. Necessary. Necessary. I always say sometimes we're not overwhelmed, we're just unorganized. I think that's what today is about for me as well, getting organized. Since wow, tomorrow is a new month. That means I have a lot of bills to pay today. Damn, I'm gonna have to do that as well. Oh, okay, it's all good. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, we probably gonna do something like that. Definitely gonna do something like that. Writing lyrics. What we'll do today is 45 minutes up on the clock. After 45 minutes, if you want, you can take a little break, 5-minute tea break. And then we get back into it. Actually going to boil more tea right now. Boil more tea right now. Give me a second before we start. Hey man, what was the app that you use to block social medias? Opal. OPAL. Opal is a lifesaver. I don't think there's another thing I've ever mentioned so much when it comes to a product. A lot of people are adulting today, man. I'm not gonna lie, I get tired of adulting sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my God. Especially like, I gotta pay bills and stuff. Took my daughter to the dentist the other day. That was a whole big bill. I'm like, man, at the end of the day though, it's like we bless at the same time. So it's like, responsibilities are opportunity as well. But sometimes you just gotta have those days where we can be like children again and then get back into our adulting. I know how it be. I know how it be. Listening to Heinz right now. Have you heard of the light phone, Heinz? I think I have. I think it's that phone that is just like a very minimalistic phone, right? It's not really meant for social media or anything, just like your basic essentials. I think for me, like the iPhone is such a great tool in so many other ways that I'm fine with the iPhone. I don't think I want to strip it down to something that's like resembles a phone from the 90s in utility. Because I do use my phone for like productivity as well, note taking, calendars, everything like that, email. Adriana been in isolation mode and this is making me feel held. Yeah. I understand. It's that season right now. It's winter. I'm going to be spending a lot of hours. The next 2 months for me, it's like a lot of hours in the studio. So I'm going to be here a lot. We're going to be here. We're going to be on Twitch. We're going to be live on TikTok as well. We're going to be doing a lot of streams over these next 2 months because I'm really just laying the groundwork and getting creative with how I can make live streaming like one of my main things. So I feel like I just had to submerge myself into it to like understand the vision a little bit more. So we're gonna be experimenting a lot. James, what's going on, James? You have a question. Wanted to ask if you see a lot of friends as you get older, or do you keep to yourself? Oh man, I find as you get older, you do have to make the effort in to stay in contact with your friends. I'll be honest, I do not see many people at all. I have one friend. When he's in town, we meet up every week for dinner. That's about like the most consistent thing I'll do with somebody. But yeah, as you get older, people, people have, their own lives. People go in different career directions. People get married, people have kids, and it gets harder and harder. So you have to make that effort in. So I am a lone wolf, but I do have friends, but it's not like it's like maybe once or twice a month I see a friend, to be honest. Besides that, I hang out with you. I hang out with y'all more, to be honest. I don't know if that sounds bad, but that's just the truth. Macaroni, I appreciate the amount of content lately, keeping me motivated. Thank you. I'm really doing my best to stay consistent here and bring out more content and, just bring that balance to the algorithms. We're going to get started pretty soon. Kevin says, most of my friends are busy pursuing their goals and dreams, and there are others where I thought they were my friends, but I found out they weren't. And to be honest, that is just the natural progression of life. I even told my daughter that, like when she went to when she left elementary school and first year of high school, um, her friend group started to change, and I told her, I'm like, it happens naturally. The same friends you had in elementary school may not be the same friends you have in high school. Luckily, I do have a few friends still from high school, and one of them I keep in contact with. Probably see like once a month. There's a few people in my life that I know will be there forever, but there's also people who have come and go. New people come in at times as well, but again, like I kind of have a secluded life. Maybe when I'm traveling more and things like that, I'll have some more friends. But it's also hard to maintain a lot of friends. It's hard to like, I'm busy. We all busy. It's hard to like see people every day or commit to something every week. It's quite difficult. Happy Halloween. Yes, happy Halloween to those who enjoy the Halloween festivities. Um, nice. I'm actually not mad at this size. I actually kind of like how small it is. Actually pretty cool. A little Bodum coffee press, but for the tea. Yeah. It's so hard to live without real true friends. Yeah, I mean we all need at least one. We all need at least one good friend. And I do have a few good friends. We just don't see each other that much, but we communicate still, text message, a quick phone call, things like that. I was always pretty introverted and kind of was raised as an only child, so I'm very used to my own time. So luckily, it's pretty rare I ever feel lonely, just because of the nature of my environment growing up. Do you have a favorite candy? Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I love candy, but I gotta stay away from it. When I was a kid, I loved my sour keys. I love sour candy. That's my thing. Absolutely love sour candy. Or like Jolly Ranchers or I like gummies too, but that stuff just not good for me. I could feel it in my brain. If anything, if I try to get some candy, I go for that smart candy, which it was actually created by a lady out where I live in Vancouver, a young woman who created that smart candy, only like 3 grams of sugar, plus it's like a vegan product. And if I really need that like candy kick, I'll go for that. It's more expensive, but it just gives me that, just satisfies that little craving I may get. have that same tea and press and made loose tea so much easier. Yeah, oddly enough, coffee presses are like, I don't want to say they're better than teapots because I absolutely love teapots, but sometimes they are more effective. Sometimes they are more effective. Okay, we are almost ready. I don't want to talk too much because y'all know me. If I get talking, I'll be here just talking for 2 hours and then we're not going to be focusing. So, the rules of the game, the guidelines, the boundaries, so we can harness our energy is 45 minutes on the clock, then a little break after that. And by all means, use the chat as your support. We're all into this we're all in this together, a little bit of community, a little bit of accountability. And I firmly believe this time next year, we're still going to be streaming and we're going to be reflecting on all the things all those seeds we planted, sprouted, blossomed, and fully brought to fruition. So it's going to be really exciting a year from now talking about what we've accomplished and how these streams were beneficial for us. I can't wait. Travis says Sour Patch and Sour Skittles taste so good, but the sugar crash is no joke. And also, Sour Skittles, you eat too many of those, they'll cut up your tongue. That's how much I love my sour candy. When I was a kid, I just next thing you know, I would literally eat sour candy to the point my tongue would almost like get cut up. Awful. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna dive in. I'm gonna change the music I'm actually gonna just play Lo-Fi Girl radio. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get mad, but we'll see how it goes. Shout out to Scotland. I see you in the building. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna hit this clock 45 minutes. And hey, unknown, chill with us for a while. This is still community. We are here together. Okay, let's go. Okay, the first 45 minutes is complete. That went by beyond quick. Beyond quick. I'm really just getting warmed up. We're gonna be here for a few hours, so anyone that's here for the long run, uh, we gonna tap in today. I'm boiling some new tea, and then I also realized I have a little like hot plate thing that will keep my cups of tea hot because I keep pouring tea and then it just gets cold because it's so cold in here. Which I actually think I need to throw on like a different hoodie or something because I'm absolutely freezing. It's cold in here right now. It's wintertime. We have Greece in the building. Okay, I'm gonna throw a few minutes up on the clock, pour some tea, just get ready for the next round. Okay. Yeah, good session so far. I could feel I'm still not quite in a full flow state, but we've planted the seed. I expect for this next round to get into that, that good groove, to the swing of things. How's your session going? Are you feeling? How's the progress? How's the focus? Channeling the energy in the direction that matters. Have some pretty exciting announcements soon. Going to be doing some live events, a little structured out soon. Gonna announce that at some point. Shout out to Mally in the building. It's freezing in Vegas? I thought Vegas was always hot. Vegas cannot be as cold as it is where I am right now. Can it? I thought Vegas stays hot. We have Martinique in the building. I'm not even sure where that is. She never heard of it. That's crazy that there's places in the world that like we can be fully unaware of. Whole new ways of being, cultures. Oh, I want to see it all. I want to see the whole world. Yeah, Raymond in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. I'm gonna let that steep. It's definitely hot in Florida. Yeah, I know it's hot out there. Y'all are blessed with that good heat. Where is your kettle from? I think everything was off of Amazon, to be honest. Hey, we have Monterey, California. I spent some time in Monterey, Mexico. It's quite beautiful. We have Poland in the building. We have Seattle, in the Seattle area. Do you take screen breaks, like look somewhere else during a few seconds to prevent eye tiredness? Mm, not intentionally. Um, I don't think I ever really feel eye tiredness, to be honest. Um, I think everyone has obviously a different set of eyes and sensitivity. I've lived my life, especially the last 15 years, really spending a lot of hours on my computer, even at nighttime, and I seem to never be bothered by the blue light or just the screens at all. Like my eye, and I have a really amazing sight. I mean, I guess that's why my name is Hindsight, and hindsight is 2020. But no, I do have just really good sight. Like I have very far vision, a lot of contrast. Um, I could read things from afar. So yeah, but I often just when I'm working for long hours, I can feel it in my body. So I often have to stretch. Yeah, I can feel it in my back. Try to always constantly be aware of my posture because it's just very easy for me to, start to slouch over. And then next thing you know, you're like, oh, this isn't good. So got to reposition the body, be aware of ourselves. One more minute left. Heinz, do you ever think you are ever gonna shave your beard or not have a beard? Yeah, I actually think about it sometimes. Um, I'm just too scared to do it. I'm just too scared. I'm too scared to look at my face without a beard. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I'll do it one day, but I have struggles just even shaving down my mustache. The only reason why I ever feel like I want to shave it is just to like regrow it from the start. But I don't know, man. I'm attached to my beard. And I'm like, I prefer just like a very natural look right now. I've been like that for quite a while now. So I'm not really interested in going to a barber twice a month or every week to get my beard cleaned up, or like, I just don't want to do all of that. So I don't go to a barber, you know. We won't Yeah, you wouldn't recognize me. To be honest, I always say if I shave my beard, I'm going to do it in a season where I don't feel like I'm going to make videos, because I don't think I could do it. Or the only way, I was actually thinking about this, the only way I would ever do it if I was like some type of goal I set on live stream or some type of game we made. And I don't know. I can't even explain it right now. But don't worry, I ain't doing that anytime soon. And if I do it, y'all ain't even probably gonna see me. Y'all ain't gonna see me. I don't think I could. I couldn't. One time I did shave my beard. This was like 6 years ago. Actually, kind of by accident. I was just trimming it, and then hand got a little loose, and then I kind of shaved it a bit, and then I'm like, I gotta just take it all off. And then my friend was picking me up, and I got in the car, and he's like, "Yo, what the?" And I was like, "What?" He's looking at me. He's like, "Why'd you do that?" And he was just like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Bro, like you're making me. I'm already uncomfortable. You're making it worse." You know what I'm saying? You're making it worse. Or another time, even just like a year ago, I actually went to see one of my old barbers just for a good conversation. I'll go see one of my barbers, be like, "Hey, line me up," because I just really want to have the conversation. And he just took my beard down a little bit too low. It was still had a beard, but it was just too low. And I saw my friend, and he was just another friend, and he was just staring at me, and he's just like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "Yo, why y'all just like, why can't y'all just embrace embrace me?" Yeah, it's 10 million followers and you shave your beard. Yeah, it would be something like, you know, I get like, I don't know, like 50,000, like 20,000 people on a live stream or something. No, not that. I can't do that. I don't know. No. Um, I also do know if I shave my beard, it's also taking years off my appearance. And then also, I just don't even know if I don't even know if I could look at myself with no beard and take myself seriously, to be honest. Ever thought about a live stream nature walk? We vibe. Actually, yeah, I actually have thought about that. I actually have a GoPro, and I realized that the GoPro, I can link it into my phone and stream. And I actually did think about that, like some in real life live stream. So definitely look out for that. If I go to Japan in the new year, I was actually thinking about doing that, walking around Japan, live streaming. So that's definitely some things that we're gonna get into. Oh yeah, it's an icon. Yeah. Oh, again, I'll probably shave it once, but and then just regrow it. Actually, sometimes, to be honest, sometimes I want to cut my hair only to regrow my hair. Like, but then I'm like, oh man, like what if I grew my hair and then for some reason my hair was just like, you know what, we're not gonna grow, and then I was stuck being bald. I would cry. I would cry. So, you know what I appreciate about women? Women like I find women like change their look so much. They'll change the color of their hair, they'll cut their hair. They just like so versatile with their style. It's why I've always loved like female rappers or just all woman groups. I've always been a fan of women musicians and things like that, and music videos, because their style, they can just do so much more. And I think sometimes I just get like a little bored. I'm like, is there anything I could do to switch things up? And I'm like, not really. I don't want to shave my beard. I don't want to cut my hair. So what else could I do? Bald at 50 million? Yo, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Okay, I'm gonna throw up some for you. Yo, see, the only way I do it is if I set some wild goal or on like live stream and then y'all complete that goal and then I had to do it on live stream. Not to offend you, Heinz, I'm sure I am not prepared to see you without a beard. Yeah, y'all probably will be like, I'm not watching your videos until you grow it back. Why I can't be married to appearance, bro? I think it's a little bit different. Like, to me, like my hair is like not. It's not even a hairstyle, right? Like, it's really was a whole part of like my spiritual growth, and to me, it actually is like really a big part of myself. Like, um, and I just like I've always visioned myself being old with gray locks. Like that's what I want in my old age is to have gray locks, the gray white beard. And I'm like, yo, if I cut my hair and it didn't grow back, I'm like, it'd be so unfortunate because my whole life since I decided to grow my locks, I was always like, man, one day I'm gonna have those like beautiful white, gray locks. It'd be amazing. Plus, I come up through like, a big part of my foundation was really diving into like some of my heritage and like Rastafari roots. And, Rastafari, you just don't really trim your beard or cut your hair. It's kind of like, you just keep it natural to how God intended it to be. And there's actually a whole spiritual process for me to do that because I used to be a really big pretty boy. Oh my God, I'm talking too much right now, but I'm gonna get this point off. I used to be like a pretty boy. Like I had to get a haircut every week, bald fade, had to be super clean, like beard faded, you know? And then like going and embracing like a very natural look, like an unkept beard, letting the hair just do whatever it wants and just all of that. It was really a beautiful experience for me. It was really a beautiful experience for me. Yo, Daviticus, you never hit me up, bro. You never hit me up. I got him, Heinz. Actually, there's somebody in the chat right now who was like, I guess him and another person were also like inspiration for my locks because they had such beautiful long locks. Currently going to be joining the lock journey. Oh my God, my brother, you gonna do the lock journey too? That's fire. Dye your locks blonde. Nah. See, that's one thing I would never do is I'm not dyeing my locks blonde because to do that you have to bleach your hair. And I just couldn't ruin my locks like that. I'm just gonna wait naturally. Why are we talking about my hair? I'm going to wait naturally till my locks just get white, you know? That's the look I want. I want the white. I don't want it right now. It could chill, but I want the white locks, the white beard in my old age. That's what I want. Yes, brother. Hit me up on Instagram, bro. I don't have your number, Daviticus. I think I messaged you. Link me back. Hey, we got people on their log journeys. Okay, y'all got me talking too much. Y'all got me talking too much. Okay, I'm hitting this timer. I'm going in on the next round. 45 minutes. I catch y'all on the next T chat. That was good. It's good to know that none of y'all are ready for me to have no beard on my face. That was interesting. That was interesting. Second round is down. Congratulations. I definitely got into a good flow state on that second round. I felt like I could tell in my mind I wasn't all there for creative writing. So I switched my task completely because I just wasn't getting there. And then we got into a good workflow, doing some content planning for the Ko-fi creator membership. And we have some exciting things coming out on that. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta switch a task if you if you can afford to. Gonna get some more tea going for myself. Throw up the clock for a quick little break. Is that a coffee press? Yeah, it's a coffee press that I'm using for actually my loose leaf tea. I find them to be super effective for tea. Really good. You see we got the Lapsang Souhong here. Just in the little plastic baggie from home. Someone, okay, Gia finished an entire chapter review. I love that. I love that. Yeah, if y'all weren't here today, like my mind isn't as strong today. I could feel it. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. Kind of just felt drained. So my mental strength isn't at 100. So y'all being here today with this accountability is of great value. Is very supportive for me. Very appreciative. I think if I was doing this session by myself, I would have been more distracted, to be honest. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with recognizing when we need some community and some accountability. You know, we're human beings. We are creatures of community. So it's important to recognize like when we, you know, are going to be doing a season of isolation or doing a lot of things by ourselves. And it's important to know when we need some help too. We need some support. It's like I always notice when I go to the gym, I work out way better with friends. I don't know what it is. It's just that accountability. I think my natural competitive edge comes in, and I'm like, okay, I have to keep doing more pull-ups. I got to keep doing my, you know. But yeah, I'm super glad. Uh, got some more tea going. I'm just gonna call it a tea press instead of a coffee press because that's what I use it for. The Bodum tea press. Unfortunately, it's actually kind of broken. Um, I just got it, so it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, we got good work in today so far. Excited about what I'm working on. Oh man, that's so good to hear. Thank you, Miranda. Glad that you enjoy the podcast. I was actually working on some podcasts in the first session, but my brain just wasn't all there on a creative writing tip. So just had to make that pivot. Hey, Venetia is a woman of her word. That's how you know you a T pro. You don't take no measurements. Why you need measurements, man? All intuition, intuitive. It's like cooking, man. Once you really got a recipe down, you don't need too much measurements. You know, you just go off that intuition. You've made something so much, you just know. Tyler says, just tuned in. Is the stream going to be going for a bit longer? Yeah, we're going to do another round for sure. Maybe another 2 rounds. I'm in no rush. The only thing that's going to stop me is when I need to eat. That's the only thing that's going to stop me is at some point I'm going to have to go get some food because I didn't bring any lunch today. I should have. Okay, I'm going to let this steep. What time is it where I am? It's 12. I know everybody don't always thinks it's like nighttime because the windows, but I actually just black those windows out. Sometimes too much light comes in and just messes with my vibe. So yeah, it's 12 p.m. Are you using the Rodecaster Pro? Yeah, I have a Rodecaster Pro right here, but the music isn't on it. The music is actually coming from the internet, actually. Uh, just some sounds I have on the computer. Uh, Usually, when I do my other live streams and I bring a lot of music in, I'm actually playing the music off of this computer, Serato, which is running through the Rodecaster, which then runs through my live streaming software. So when I stream, I actually normally use 2 computers. I use this computer for the sound, and there's a computer over here to my right, just below this camera. You can't see it, and that one is basically powering just the cameras, the software, and then I actually have a third monitor that's attached to this computer. That in this setup like this, I can see it above, just so I can see the chat and see my levels, so I don't have to look over there for it. So yeah. Should have brought more of that chili with you. I actually think I have some more in the fridge, but I feel like that was from last week. I don't know if that's still good, to be honest. That what's this song playing? Handpan. Just go on YouTube, bro, and type in handpan music, and there's like a lot of different playlists. I'm actually gonna go look at a handpan this Sunday and potentially purchase one. They're quite expensive. Like I think like 2,000 to 3,000, but yeah, I really want to learn that instrument. It's beautiful, and then I want to play it for y'all. Kip Jackson, you taught me more than most of the filmmaking channels. Yeah, man, there's so much I can share on production and just like the workflow of all of my equipment right now, which I'll be doing on my Ko-fi membership in the creator tier. And I'm actually gonna be doing a creator workshop. I'm gonna be announcing soon. But yeah. Uh, I love uh, I love figuring out how to get different pieces of tech to work together. I have this I have this ring here. It's a ring that I can control sound with. So when I put this on my finger, I can actually stop and play sound, or I can bend sound. Like I can actually change the EQ of a sound, or like the reverb, or whatever I program it to do. So I'm gonna start using this for like guided meditations and stuff and other things, which will be so cool. So like when I say breathe, I can actually move my hands when I breathe and like bring the music lower. It's gonna be like a full-on experience. And as I and then once I master this one, I'll get two at the same time, and then we'll be like we will really be doing some cool things. I'm just trying to nerd out this next season. Keep me posted. I'll join, man. Yeah, definitely. There's a link where there is no link actually here. I usually have it on the screen. My apologies. Uh, but yeah, stay posted into the community tab. You'll see me there. Uh, I'm gonna make sure I have all my links for you, for all of you next time, so you can stay updated on the email newsletter as well. This is the link for the Ko-fi. Okay, I'm gonna hit up another 45 minutes on the clock for anyone who's still gonna ride out with me. 45. I got some more tea. I can't wait for that in Ko-fi. Yeah, I'm actually working on the Ko-fi stuff right now. The next video will be all about the pipeline of ideas, the software I'm using to harness those ideas, cultivate ideas, test those ideas, and then also, of course, we're going to be getting into the production pretty soon, and so many other things. I really want to dive deep into speaking on camera too, because obviously something people always comment on is the way I speak on camera, and just the tone I carry. uh, Not a lot of stuttering and things like that, the clarity. And at the end of the day, with so much information out there, I think the people that can really harness their voice will stand out from the rest. So really want to help as many people as possible who do talk in their content, or whatever they do, make that stronger and feel authentic for themselves. You're like an orchestra conductor with that ring, 100%. 100, like 100%. I can't wait. It'll be so much fun. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get into this next session. Continue to let the energy flow in the direction that matters. That's basically my theme, my mantra, my motto this season. 45 minutes is up on the clock. We're gonna turn down the hand pans. We're gonna turn back up the lo-fi radio. The ring is called the Wave Ring by Genki, Genki. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, that was our last round for the day. A 3-hour session in total. Um, Apologies for anyone that's just joining now. We will close up a few minutes just to chat. And then I got some recording to do. I'm going to be working on some of the content for the Ko-fi. Good session though. I'd rate my focus a 7 out of 10. I already knew I didn't have the mental endurance I normally have, but it was still quite successful. So beautiful. It's beautiful to be able to tap in like this for 3 hours. Shout out to my brother in the chat. Shout out to everyone that has been here for a couple of these rounds. I believe we did four rounds, 45 minutes, or 3 rounds, 45 minutes. Slow Sun says, can't believe it's only 1 p.m. and I got so much done. That is one of the best absolute feelings I love, is when it's like 12 p.m. It's like 1 p.m. and I'm like, oh, I already feel successful for the day. Like anything else that happens after here is bonus. But at the end of the day, we just continue that energy forward. That's like what I love. What I dislike is being like, oh my God, it's 5 p.m. I just wasted the whole day. And then feeling the weight of what I didn't get done and carrying that onto tomorrow's agenda, even though tomorrow had other responsibilities and things I needed to do. And then you just feel overwhelmed, right? So that's why I'm a firm believer, if you have the space to do so, try to get to things early, have that good morning routine, and then, just get right to your work or whatever your responsibilities is. And it's real beautiful when by, the afternoon, you're like, I'm successful, I'm successful. That's why I like waking up early. You know, if I wake up at 9 a.m., I'm stressed. Like if I wake up at 9 a.m., to me, like the day is over pretty much, you know. I like to wake up between 5 a.m. and 6 because I have slow mornings. And, you know, I'll read for an hour just in the morning, prepare myself, and then, you know, get to the day. So glad to be able to tap in like this. It was a beautiful session. Isaac, shout out to Isaac in the building. Great work, everybody. Again, can't wait for a year from now to just reflect on, you know, all these seeds we planted in these streams and talk about how these have come into fruition later and how we're experiencing the fruits of our own hard work and focus, you know. And we're just taking back our energy from all that deep scrolling, taking back that energy from all those people online who are trying to monetize fear and our attention, right? You know, we're in control. We're in control of our energy. We are choosing where we pour it because it is our greatest currency. You know, it's our greatest resource. It's lunchtime for me. And then I'm going to come back and record. Thank you for joining me. We shall do this again. If you enjoy these, again, we also do these on Twitch. Subscribe over there. Massive action, slow and steady. Yes, my brother. Yes. One love.